So we're hitting in some bets.
Yeah.
We're hitting.
You've been
We
championing.
it's we you didn't sign a prenup, so
Yeah.
it's we. But the no, we're hitting. So right now I have the Heat money line going right now. So I'm gonna just do a quick tutorial for you actually, and for anybody else who doesn't know how to gamble on sports.
Yeah.
If you have a rose in your Twitter, this probably applies to you. So
Listen up.
listen up. Yeah, you're like sports, and isn't that ableist? But so what I took right now was just playing it. Yeah, stop playing it.
Yeah.
So the Heat right now, the Heat are plus 3.5 playing Phoenix, right? So they can lose by 3 and we would cover had we taken the point spread. I'm taking the money line for better odds because I think they're gonna win outright.
Okay.
So you get like better odds. So I got that at plus 115, which is basically for every $100 you put down, you win 15. You know what I mean? Like with that.
And the 3.5, they do the half numbers, so it's either win or
you don't
lose
push.
kind of thing.
You want to eliminate the push, right?
Yeah.
And that half is a motherfucker too.
When push comes to shove.
Oh, that half is especially in basketball.
All right, so you did. So describe what did you take, and what are the
So I took
Heat up 3.5.
So I said fuck the points. I don't care about the points.
Oh, okay.
So it really with money line, the only time you're gonna take the favorite is if you're doing a parlay, which I'll explain in a second. So like your parlay, if you took the money line, you'd like not lose money obviously if you won, but you wouldn't even get what you bet.
Okay.
It would be like minus 220 or something like that. So you'd be, if you bet $1,000, you'd get 80 or 780. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That minus 220. You know what I mean? If you scale it like that. So you see that on the board. Like they'll put that like, hey, whatever. So you know what I mean? Both spreads are usually at minus because if you take a spread, it's handicapped, right? You know what I mean? That means it's a 0-0 game. Basically, the game starts 3.5 to nothing Phoenix, and then the score goes from there. So think about it like that. Now with so I said I did that because I actually think it's plus. I think it's like almost plus 200 where I got it, where you can almost double up. You know what I mean?
Word.
Or this Heat thing, and they're up 60 to 58. It's gonna be a tight one. It's no guarantee. Money line is like I'm feeling myself in the building, feeling yourself.
Yeah.
Then what you do with a parlay, which we hit earlier. So earlier we had Detroit against Pitt in baseball. So Pirates Tigers. I took the over. Over was 9.5. They covered that in the 4th inning. It was like 6-4.
Damn.
So I was like winning that, but it was parlayed with the A's. Our Oakland Athletics.
Yeah.
You don't bet on your own team. I actually broke a rule, but it worked.
What?
So it was an outlier. No, you're not supposed to bet on your. Yeah, you're not supposed to. It's just
whatever juju.
Yeah, like with me, I'd bet on the Raiders, which even to cover like that, I took them like -6 before they've lost by 7. So you just lose as a fan and you lose gambling. So it's like
is that like Elon shorting his own stock or some shit? You're just like, let's let it dump today.
I'm shorting my happiness in life. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But
shorting your lifespan.
So with a parlay, what we did with the A's is I took 2 scenarios. If I took either of them isolated, it wouldn't be great odds. But with like some parlay odds, you can get 6 to 1 if you pair them both together. Either both hit or nothing.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So like, I took the over in the Pittsburgh Detroit game, parlayed with the A's covering. If that game had went over but the A's didn't cover, we don't get anything.
Yeah. Damn.
But otherwise, it was. I'm not gonna say the amount that we bet, but you know what I mean. It was about triple the winnings.
Ooh.
I think so. I think it was about 3 to 1. Yeah. No, it was great.
Damn.
So that's something we're getting into. Speaking of our Oakland Athletics, had a little whoopsie daisy this week.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't great. It was a tough look. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Tough look.
Dude.
As a member of the A's PR team myself, I found this tough to really spin. But I do have a way to spin it. So if you guys can see this here, you can see this, right?
I can see it.
So this is bench coach Ryan Christensen.
What the? He does it like 4 times.
I know. Well, I think this is a loop, but
he got me, dude.
It's a cannon.
And then he turned, and then he right here. Boom,
oh, he
what
did
the
do
fuck,
it twice.
Dude?
180. We have a 180 degree rotation on this.
Yeah.
And then hey, you too, man. Yeah,
boom. Yeah.
Hey,
is he doing it to the empty?
Yeah, look at my guy. Look at Liam Hendricks right here, the closer for the A's. He's from Australia, so he probably doesn't even know what that is. But he's like, I don't know what that is, but fuck that. And then he goes, yeah, dude, nice try. I'm doing it again. And
he had to sneak one in, dude.
Yeah,
dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like when you say something under your breath after your mom yells at you. It's like, under your breath. But
I am a Nazi, damn it.
Yeah. So he,
dude.
What he did, and then this guy is tweeting. He just the bat signal hit. He goes, "Will you be firing your bench coach Ryan Christensen for his Nazi salutes? Correct? Oh, you will be." He was basically making it like you can't.
Might as well change your logo to a swastika.
Yeah. If not, you might as well change your logo to a swastika. That's a take right there.
Like the old school athletics jersey too. That's
the elephant. It's the elephant with a big swastika painted
tattoo. Painted
on standing on the baseball.
Damn.
I don't know what's in World War II was weird.
Dude.
Yeah. They were still in Philadelphia when they had that. No, so you have to end it with disgusting too. These tweets, you always have to end them with disgusting.
Yeah.
Like Seymour Skinner gif, pathetic. You know what I mean? Like you always have to do that. But I like the reply here from Trump's Creamsicle Foundation.
God damn it,
I'm so glad we do this now. This is like perfect.
I know, dude. Yeah, this is the first one. This is the
first one. This is our what's that? I can't remember.
Inaugural, dude.
Inception.
The inception. The inception of
so he said it's pretty clear he didn't do this intentionally.
What?
From Trump's Creamsicle Foundation. So that's sick. And then the thing. All right. So here's the thing. The thing I see with this is. Have you guys heard of locker room talk? So I'm not saying what that is. That's definitely anti-Semitic. It's definitely something he brought out from the locker room to the field. But if anyone who's played in sports knows that some of that shit you say in the locker room would get you canceled on site if you brought that out. But it's a joke 100%. Between you and your boy. Like that is a joke. So what I think happened is because I did some deep dive thing. I think that was Marcus Semien who hit a double or something. And I'm thinking like maybe Marcus Semien is like, this guy wants a clean locker room. He's a fucking Nazi. You know what I mean? like this guy, oh man, fucking this guy's correcting my grammar. You know what I mean? In the locker room. And then he's like, that's the Nazi. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I'm thinking he did, but you're fucking
grammar Nazi. Is that what you're saying?
Could be cleanliness, OCD, hygiene.
Yeah.
Could be any of that.
But I got you back, dog.
No, there's a 10% chance that this is the story. I'm trying to leave it out because it's a tough scene. It's a tough scene. And then they're like, that's why the dude was like, that's for the locker room. Stop. Like he barred his arm. Like, stop it. Like, you can't say that on TV.
And, of course, it's what is it? The first base or third base coach? What is it?
The bench coach. So he's not even on the field.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's what happens when they let him out. You know.
But he's the guy. Bob Melvin, the A's gets ejected. He's manager. Bench coach is like that's the pipeline. Bench coach to manager pipeline. But but libs don't want you to know that. But it's stupid though. Like I'm not, and again, we've defended like free speech and all that stuff. That's just fucking dumb. Like, you know what I mean? It's hate speech too, if you really want to get down to it.
And in Germany, that gets you in prison. You know, that's like, that's
maybe we should send him to Germany.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the right thing. He's out of our hands. What would you do in that scenario? Like, what is your take on that? What do you think?
If I was whom? Who?
No, I mean, just you saw that, right? You're not a guy who's like ear to sports, super crazy. Like, you see that? What do you think is appropriate to do to somebody like that?
I don't know. It makes it worse that he's like a white dude, you know, and that like it's not like the had to do it one time Holocaust click, thing.
That's like, incredible.
That's great, dude. Yeah. That's the best.
Danny Green, like that's my favorite, one of my favorite pictures ever
on the internet. Yeah, exactly.
And exactly. I think you're right about that.
Yeah,
but the
fact that he does it again, he does it twice is like it's a little sus, you know.
He almost like it was like a figurine in like those little like spinning or like the cakes that are in the spinning like thing like that. He's like, I got to get all my rotations here and like a sprinkler system. Like everybody's got to get that.
He's doing the fucking
hell yeah. I could see that exactly being the case, and dude,
that's gonna pop up on Etsy somewhere, like a Nazi salute sprinkler system or something.
Exactly.
You set the angle and shit. Like, yeah, it's like
yeah, exactly. Oh, hold on. Let me just because we referenced it.
Dude, why write this the one season, COVID and all this stuff when I'm getting when I'm getting back into the A's, does this have to go down? You know what I mean?
No, well, my thing is like there's outrage, but it's not like the Deshaun Jackson outrage. Like Deshaun Jackson like had to go to Auschwitz, and not as a punishment. Now it's not like the camp's still going.
Take a train to Auschwitz.
I know. What if they simulated the whole thing? They're like, Deshaun, here's a series of numbers.
Yeah.
And like I could. That is kind of crazy because I did see somebody bring that up, and normally I'm not trying to do like whataboutism like with the race. I usually think anti-Semitism is anti-Semitism, but when black dudes do anti-Semitism, it is like it's everybody pin, like you can hear a pin drop. It's like, oh shit, like
why is that? Why? Yeah,
it is weird because like this. Look, name recognition is a thing.
Yeah,
like, this guy's not like shit. You know what I mean? He played for the A's for like a little bit. He's a bench coach. Deshaun Jackson's like awesome. You know what I mean? Awesome player, big platform. So I get that, but it does seem a little weird, doesn't it?
Well, it's just, I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a sensitive topic. The whole thing is weird, with the Barry Weiss syndrome and everything going on with this shit.
I know. I wonder if she had a take on that. I don't even know if she did. Like, I thought I was maybe she's like, I don't know if that's like a bit of, below her pay grade. Like, Major League Baseball. I can't do that. Yeah.
What's the A's record right now?
Oh, first place, killing it, 11-4 right now. Absolutely rolling.
Is it Mariners or Angels in fucking second place?
Second place right now. It might be Houston.
But
who they just beat today. Yeah. They're going for the sweep tomorrow. But I don't know.
Yeah.
So how's everything been going for you in COVID? I know the work market.
Oh, it's been good. Well, yeah, I'm honestly I'm still on. Let's talk about this Trump unemployment thing. Did you see this?
Yeah, no, I do want to talk unemployment because I have something else that we were talking about earlier this week that.
Yeah.
Parlay.
Dude, I'm trying to. I've been collecting these unemployment bucks and trading Bitcoin, trying to like hop into that full time when all this is over, and I'm getting there. I just hit. I got like 5 trades in a row, which is pretty big for me. So you
five
compound it. Yeah, I did some stupid shit earlier, like a couple weeks ago with trading, and I was like, come on, dude. And then I just hunkered down and fucking like, I was like just doing the fundamentals and everything. And yeah, it's fun. And
it's just like gambling. That's exactly what happened to me. Like I was just like, I did some dumb shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm just blessed to have, it's been my main focus. I'm just blessed to have found like a good group of people doing it and all that shit. And yeah, good. I moved to a new spot. My takes on like the Portland scene with like, the protests and everything. Yeah, dude.
He does the Ryan Christensen salute out the window, folks. That's what happened.
Well, the thing is, like, my old spot was like I'd lived there for like, almost 2 years, almost or more. Probably right around 2 years, and and is that right? Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, it
seems like about right.
It was like busy street right above the thing, and there's this one moment. I was actually gonna bring it up on the pod or talk with you about it, but I wonder your thoughts on this. Like, well, obviously you listen to our protest episode and our cop episode. Like we love
cops hate protests. Yeah,
but Portland's also fun to clown on, and
sure.
So they do this thing where they'll like 2 motorcycle bros, like little moped bros with helmets, will come and like stop in the middle of the street, both winds each direction, like hand up, like the traffic guard, like, all right, we're taking over the street. And then like a big old parade comes. This happened like a week before I moved, and I'm like, all right, like I love the spirit of this, but I'm also ready to not hear this every day outside my window, just from a purely selfish perspective, like I'm trying to get some rest and shit, anyway, and then right when the moped guys stopped, but before the march came, this guy, I heard this screaming out my window, which is not uncommon where I used to live. It was just like popping all the time. It's like the homeless spot, like hella funny people, hella cool, but I hear this screaming, and it's like, fuck you, get out of the street, man, I'm waiting for my bus. And I'm like, what? I'm like looking out there, and I see the march coming, and the moped bros like, nope, we're taking over. And this guy, he goes on like a rant. This guy, he's like, I have stage 4 cancer, motherfucker.
Whoa.
Stage 4. I'm waiting for my bus. You're blocking the bus. And they're like, and of course the protesters like, Black lives, you know, type of thing. And like, and the guy. Yeah, and the guy's just screaming like stage 4 cancer. He says it like 8 times. He's like,
and today was the day, like, or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I know, dude. I was like, I'm just like,
sorry to hear that. Yeah,
yeah. So it was one of those like, okay, is it cool? They're blocking the street. This guy claims he's got stage 4 cancer and he's missing the bus.
You better off saying I have to take a shit or something. Like,
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I'm stage 4 cancer. Like, well, then you're not in a rush to do anything. Yeah,
yeah. But I don't know. It's just like it's cool, but also like again the A's chant, the Black Lives Matter,
exactly.
You know, the fucking upper bleachers chant. It's just it's co-opted, dude. It's like, and the thing is, I think like I'd love to have people on the pod, like not reactionary black dudes, but just like the average, like what they think of this stuff. And
I'll put out some posters with the numbers you could tear off.
Yeah, and I don't know. Man.
Are you a non-reactionary black person? Please.
Well, you know, I don't want to like. We know Class Redux killed his take on this, right? And like, we already know what he thinks, and like fucking.
Nah, I think I could.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's like, and, but I rock with it. I think it's generally good, you know, and like it's fun to clown on, but it's like, I mean, Portland's like the proving ground. This is where they're doing the secret police, weird minivan shit. The GMC, their vehicle of choice is like the GMC Yukon.
Oh,
I thought was funny. Yeah, they're like snatching people up in the Yukon.
Yukon gold potatoes.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. This is definitely some history book shit, and I'm glad to be here during the time of it.
It is crazy. Like it's gonna be like, were you in the Haight-Ashbury in the '60s? Like it's gonna be kind of that style thing. Like
I just think I missed the cool thing in the beginning was when everyone would take over the bridge and like lay down on the bridge for like, you know, 8 minutes and 40
hate
seconds.
the most too.
That's the one. That's my favorite one because it's like it's not kneeling. It's like you're literally lying. You know, it's not like kneeling is so dumb. Yeah.
You ever see the comment sections on those ones? On those ones where it's like protesters for 12 minutes stood on Highway 101 in California, and then this guy's like, I'd fucking murder every single person there, like with a helicopter. Like,
there's always some guy with like a Honda CRX.
No, it's him in a golden retriever. It's like it's Abby's like him with the gold. He's like, hey, like that, like with a golden retriever. And he's just like, I'd kill everybody in there. I think the fucking National Guard should just shoot on sight. Like you're like, yeah.
But the whole thing, like I'm saying, there's always one guy that's like, this is the day I'm gonna vehicular manslaughter people. It's like,
no, it's nuts,
dude. It's crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I don't know. And the thing is, like, I hate when with the protests, I hate when people make it like a monolith. Like these people think they're protesting George Floyd, but really they just want to loot Gucci stores. It's like those are different people. You know, it's not like it's like a spirit of a whole movement right now.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you can't like paint that. You know, the MAGA people are the worst at the broad brush painting. They're the dumbest motherfuckers with that shit.
They just have one big brush the size of the canvas and just
it's like abstract art. That's like they're fucking.
Well, I would add some dots, some speckles here. I only have one brush. Yeah.
But yeah, Trump. Did you see the executive order shit that he's doing with the?
Dude, the payroll tax is the biggest scam I've ever fucking.
I don't know about that. Talk to me.
So a lot of his shit's like he's deferring like these payroll taxes, but like nobody's working right now.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, it's a nothing burger.
Yeah, it's a nothing. It's like, he's doing that. I guess it's like another stimulus. I saw it.
But from what I heard, he's federally wants to do like half this extra 600. He wants to do like extra 400, and he wants the states to kick in 100 off the money that the Fed gave them or something. And I think he was saying like, it's not up to me. If they want to do it, they can do it. But of course now it's this dumb, and of course it's a total ploy. I'm not saying it's not. It totally is. You know, like it's just a dumb Trump thing. We predicted this was going to happen. Not saying Trump is obviously he's not to the left of but that doesn't mean he can't cosplay that he is.
Yeah, sure. And that campaign.
And that it'll be effective. You know what I mean? Like that strategy will be effective. But so I know he wants to up the money a little bit, and it's just God the just the anti like. I want him out just so this shit can be done.
Yeah, it's not worth him. It's not worth it.
No, and it's like, well, the whole thing is like now everyone's like a constitution, bro. They're like, bro, you're it's unconstitutional that you're doing this.
Let me find.
I'm like, yo, like since when did like if like Bernie popped off on this, we'd all be like, fuck yeah, executive order, dude.
Constitution,
it's
dude.
I know.
Who fucking cares? Like, I mean, like, yes, freedom of speech, cool. I'm done. See, bear arms, I see that too. After that, I'm like, cool. Whatever, like Fifth Amendment, all that kind of
13th?
shit.
13th? Are you anti-13th?
Yeah, definitely. No, that's the leap year.
Hot take from Glenn Rockney. He believes in the 3/5 of a person clause in the original Constitution.
I like 3/5 odds. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. Hey, I didn't say that. Yeah. 3 to 5. I thought it was odds. I didn't know we were classifying people. I didn't know. Yeah.
And, I thought over 50% is good. I mean, it's
So okay, let me
break it down.
Look at
break
this.
It down for me.
So let's see. You can see right here. I love this screen share so much, dude. This is our first video episode, dude. Like, look at Trump's face in that picture.
He's looking not surprisingly non-red.
No, that was like
that's an oldie.
You could tell he has the little fucking goggles right here though, like in the tanning bed. You could tell.
He's got the Tom Steyer tie rocking.
Yeah, he does. That's a little flavorful tie. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I think he loves campaigning. I don't think he even cares about winning. I think he loves campaigning.
Oh yeah, dude.
So I think right now it's just campaign time. Like he's like, I'm in. It's like March Madness when you weren't really into the college basketball season. It's like, yeah, it's March Madness though.
Yeah.
And so that's what he does.
He's like Osho in Wild Country. He'd just come out and be like, just move his arms and people would be like,
sit underneath the AC while everyone's dying.
Yeah, dude.
Heat exhaustion. Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
So Trump says the executive order will include deferring the payroll tax, enhanced unemployment benefits, deferred student loan payment, and
that's the biggie right there.
And forgiven interest indefinitely, which is like, no way.
Yeah.
I mean, hell yeah, but like, no way. There's no way that's going to happen. And a federal moratorium on evictions.
Yeah. I think the interesting is just for this period, though. So it's not as crazy as it sounds. It's, you know what I mean?
It's not shit. I don't even think it's like anything that consequential. I think it's just extending Bernie's shit.
Yeah.
It says enhanced unemployment benefits, but I thought he was trying to slash that extra 600.
Well, he was. So this is he's just playing. He's just both sides in it, dude. And the truth is, like, he's like, I'll never claim that dude has a good faith action. You know what I mean? But is that young apple juice or what the fuck is that?
No, this is a hazy IPA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did we get a pint of apple juice? Yeah. What the fuck? What am I, Young Sheldon or something? I've never seen that show, but I feel like from when I'm already drunk in the fucking 1:00 football games and like the Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon tonight, and he's like autistic as a child, but then he's like, I'm trying to get laid as like an old guy. It's like,
dude, fuck that whole universe, dude. Oh my god,
dude, that show I've watched. Like it's always on before something. Like a rerun, and I'll watch like the last like 3 minutes while the credits rolling. I'm like, this is unwatchable.
What about Schitt's Creek, dude?
I liked it. I kind of lost interest in the second season, but I thought
I have so many people like being like, you need to watch it, and I watched the first season. I was like, this is like a discount Arrested Development.
It very much is. No, you're 1000% right. Arrested Development is so good. Like it's so good,
fucking masterpiece.
And just the people that came from that, and like Jason Bateman is like is just killing it to this day. But unemployment.
Will Arnett, dude.
Will Arnett, Job.
Yeah. But anyway,
And what's his name? Buster's going off lately too. He's got Veep and all that kind of stuff. Tony Hale, I want to say is his name.
Yeah. David Cross, dude. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then Ellen's lady.
Those are back in the days.
Portia de Rossi was Ellen's chick.
Oh yeah.
The sister. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She
So that was back in the days when a show could own and still get canceled by like the exec after 3 seasons versus today when a show can suck ass and go for like 12 seasons long, dude. It's
you know Norm Macdonald, right? Of course.
Oh yeah, dude.
Legend.
Oh, dude. Goat. Yeah, one of the best, dude.
Fucking so good. Like I'm not reading it. I'm listening to his like memoirs. The book he has. It's so fucking funny, dude. They're just like fake. Half of them are fake about him, like being in jail, being like abused in jail and shit. But it's just the way he talks. And
I love. He is like the worst. he is like the most clash with cancel culture like shit.
He doesn't, dude. He doesn't get it. He just doesn't understand.
No, remember
The View.
Was it last year when he was like, he made that joke about like Down syndrome or something, and then he was like, and then his apology was like, it was retarded for me to make a Down syndrome.
So what that was his no. So there was a stage before that. There was a stage before that.
Oh my God,
so what happened was, what he said was like, and I think what Roseanne, I think it was like something like that. Like I don't know what the actual context of it was. What he was like, I think it was something to do with Roseanne when Roseanne got in all that trouble, like a year.
Oh, with the prescription drugs,
or she was saying like hello Islamophobic stuff and like racist stuff. So, and he was like, you'd have to be, and he's like about to say retarded, but then he says like his brain. I heard Jim Norton talking about this, and his brain was like, oh, the politically correct version of retarded is Down syndrome, which is way worse. Like.
Because no one even, because like Down syndrome is a real thing. No one even when we were kids, no one used dude. No, the best is Tom Segura, dude. His whole bit. You remember that?
That's a great one. Yeah.
When his whole bit was like, literally, you can't say retarded anymore, and then people did like a whole like a what is that change.org, like 500,000 people signed like cancel Tom Segura over him, literally like using the word in a joke where you can't use the word. Dude, it was so
fucking stupid.
He's the best. He's good at like threading the needle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With,
where was I going with the Norm thing? I don't know why I brought up Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, where were we going with that? Oh, but we were talking about unemployment. Yeah.
No, I don't know what I was talking about.
But the whole thing with this, so yeah, like it's funny because like no one is a hero here. Like Trump and his Republican cronies were like, yo, we got to cut this extra money, you know, because it's just people are making too much money off this. And then, but then the Congress like went on a 1 month recess without passing. What a move, bro! That's like some real. That's like some fictional shit.
I'm combing the replies while you're talking to this.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be our thing. Is a little reply guy stuff. Is this Russia or the USA? Fucking God! How do you type that in the internet?
It's and the like, USSA, dude.
It's like it sounds like a guy who's like started his car in the garage and is about to fall asleep. Like what the fuck is that? If he can run all his errands via executive orders, why do we need a Congress? Honestly, in this case, yeah. But like,
bro, yeah. Like, what do you take? Like, do you care? Like, obviously, it's a whole scam. But like, what if this helps people? You know, like, is that better than what?
There's Congress here's my thing. Like, we don't. So I had somebody tell me today. Shout out Globalist Shill is his username. He's funny. Yeah. He's a funny guy. He's got the big globe. Yeah.
I think I've run across. Yeah.
No, yeah. He's in the class redux like threads a lot. But I posted that. I was like, it's funny that like Democrats are just like, now I gotta block this. You know what I mean? Like, no, rather than like even just try to enhance it a little bit, they're kind of just like, nope. Like we can't do that. Yeah. It's really good. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. They're willing to if it's anything to do with the fucking Trump, dude. They just want to
the trumpet.
Yeah, Trump.
Why? PC culture
I'm
ruined.
So
like,
sick of this shit, dude.
Trump was president like 20 years ago. Can you imagine the words we could call him?
Dude, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, we have to like
with the retard Down syndrome thing we just talked about.
Yeah,
that would have been like, I mean, just like dude.
I want this over. I want this. I'm tired of hearing about it on both sides. You know, I'm just so done with it, dude. It's like
you can't do like any kind of revolution when Trump's president because it's too polarizing. It's like you would need if you were as a Republican, it would have to be like George W. It would have to be like somebody where he's like, yeah, you can make fun of him every day.
And the thing is, there's no president is going to stop what's coming to this country, revolution wise. You know, that's the thing that the brunch libs don't understand is like there's nothing. Libs. Yeah, that's what, you know, the whole we should be at brunch right now, you know, like, and it's like there's nothing but that's the thing is like, if anything, we're going to see it speed up. I really think Biden is the accelerationist candidate now because like just with the technology now, with social media and everything, it's
tough. So the only sorry to cut you off.
That was it.
The only thing I see about Biden, and it's kind of like I'm weighing it out. So here's what Trump. There's always going to be like even if libs are on our side, like libs can have to kind of like Antifa a little bit
What do you mean?
Because Trump hates them so much. Libs kind of have to be like, well, that's weird. But if Trump hates it this much,
Antifa.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And so they kind of have to do that. But with Biden, I feel like it's kind of one of these things where they would see it as a rebellion against him. And then we wouldn't have anything.
Yeah, they'll flip. No,
they'll go more conservative. They're like, we have what we want.
But the thing is, Biden's on record is he's come out with hella anti-Antifa takes lately and shit. He calls. Did you see that thing where he's like anyone who's
increase the police budget? He was like, yeah,
increase the budget
for reform.
Yeah, but he was also like, what did he say? He said he's like anyone who identifies as an anarchist is like no good basically, and it's like so Chomsky bad.
I used to know a guy named Anarchist. He used to swim out of the pool in Delaware. His name was last name Kiss.
Yeah,
I thought it was weird because he liked to kiss guys. Fella, dude. His last name was Kiss, and he liked to kiss guys. I was like, yeah, that's weird. And he was always lighting shit on fire. I didn't like it.
Let me tell you, chap, that band, they know how to rock my socks still to this day, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about that, man. Can you imagine? Like you have to.
We got to get him in, dude. We got to get Biden. This pod will take off with
make
Biden.
A few calls real fast, but
yeah,
it's crazy because Biden, fucking guy, dude. It will be funny when he's president. I can't say like it's not gonna be fun. Like it's gonna suck because people are gonna do.
No, it's gonna own.
People genuinely were excited about Obama, so like the shit still felt kind of genuine when they were like hope this and that. Like it was kind of like okay, you believe that, but they don't actually believe Biden is
nothing. We're like I don't know. We're just coming in. We're like dating after getting our heart broken 3 times in a row, and we're like, fuck it. I'm just trying to like have some fun, Like
I'd put exactly. The young picture of him on the Tinder.
Yeah.
And no, I exactly. And I don't know.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
I don't know where this is going. I with the unemployment though. Yeah. Let me tell you one thing I hate more than anything, and this is besides Congress, anything like that. One thing I hate more than anything is people who fucking unemployment shame. Like people, you and I, like, you know what I mean? Like just here and there, like you and I say, this sucks. So I found this tweet. It's viral. I mean, I didn't find it. It's viral. And it's this guy, unemployment shaming.
Yeah. Here we go.
So unemployment, extra 600 benefit ending. Return hits the return key. And lots of you got over $900 a week for like 4 months. Didn't start a business / didn't start a side hustle, save for a down payment on a house. Down payment, one word. And the car or nothing. You didn't say nothing. Just out here buying seafood boils.
That's the best part. Seafood boil.
Just boiling crab. You can't get rid. I don't know how you're buying a seafood boil if you can't even go to the fucking restaurant. You're
in the pandemic. Are you just doing a fucking classic New England fucking seafood boil?
Are you getting one? Are you getting one to go?
Yeah.
Let me get the seafood boil to go. Shoes and bottles and bullshitting. I love that too. That's just an economic thing. Is bullshitting, and I know what that is. I know exactly what my bullshitting economic thing is when I'm there. And he goes, the problem, caps lock, isn't the economy.
Yeah.
So, dude, it's crazy. Like,
wait, hold up. What's his other recent tweet up here, dude? That females be like, why you ain't reply back?
Same reason. I think it's his bio. Females be like, why ain't you reply meet the criteria? Back? Same reason why jobs don't call you back. You didn't meet the criteria. That's a good one.
Damn.
That one's good.
Should we break down this unemployment, this take? Though, fucking.
So no, going by the bio quote, which is fire. I think he just had a rare miss here. I think he's
he's one of those like entrepreneur Twitter bros, which is hilarious.
Look at this guy. Look at the Denzel gift. Just nope. Sorry,
dude. But no, for what it's worth, like I get the spirit of what he's saying, and I've kind of oh god, dude,
it's rough.
Oh, dude, but like, and honestly, I disagree with that take, even though I'm on I'm on that tip.
Yeah, you should do something. Yeah.
What I'm saying, like I got shit done, man. I fixed up my truck, which needed a ton of work. I invested most of that back into the coins, into my trading account, Mm-hmm. So that is my hustle, right? And I wanted to say too a couple minutes ago, if if it gets to the B where I can grow this wealth, like if I can turn this not only into like a monthly income, like this trading shit right now from these unemployment bucks, but also like set me up for like this is like the seed for my journey, from my trading journey that sets it up.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah. Fuck the plant. I will never talk shit about COVID response ever again, dude. Like I will like, yeah.
No,
if like,
no.
if me like 10xing, 100xing my unemployment money gets me on, dude. I'm so
you motherfuckers are out here 10x in unemployment dollars. Buying seafood boil. Just in there with
seafood boils, dude. It's fucking paella, dude. Jambalaya, or fucking
just a big iron skillet, just eating it out of a fucking iron skillet. You're on quarantine.
What's funny is like this. The whole thing is like because we're like we lean socialist. Capitalist doesn't mean hustle, bro. You know, that's not a different thing. It's like capitalist is where you it's like what Chomsky said, like we don't live in capitalist society. You know, it's like hustling, like wanting to better your life. Wanting to better your life is something humans are going to do all the time, and it's, you know, it's not going to be everyone, you know, and there's going to be like, what, should grandmas have to hustle? No, we should set them up so they don't need to hustle. You know what I mean? Like not every, like hustle should be like a, you know, Buckminster Fuller is like the philosopher, mathematician.
No,
like old school chemist.
If it's mathematician, you know, I don't know who that is.
He's he's just like some fucking old school genius type dude. And what's funny, all this, you know, he has this famous quote, like we need, like, you know, hella long ago. He's like, we need to do away with the idea of humans earning a living. Right? Yeah. Like we earn a living, like you earn a right to have a good life and a livelihood and shit like that. And so like Albert Einstein had the same takes, right? Basically.
Yeah, but he fucked his cousin, so no
it's all bad. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Like he was into incest.
Yeah.
Like, he probably had an equation that maybe validated it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But I think we could set up to where like we you know, we don't need this massive fucking, you know, hog fight at the top. And at the bottom, we don't need this extreme poverty where you can keep your hustle. You can do what you want to do.
Bucket, like a seafood boil.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm calling this episode Seafood Boil. That shit got me so good when the first time I read it.
Yeah.
I do see people like that is like a baller move though. It's like when you do get like a little lump sum, you know, like tax refund. It's like it's I mean, that's not even like me, but I see people doing that. You know what I mean?
And what's funny is according to the Republicans, that's what we should be doing with this money. It could just stimulate the economy.
Exactly.
Right?
So you're mad at somebody stimulating the economy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no. Yeah.
The seafood industry is booming.
Michael Jordan doesn't need money during this pandemic. Like, you know, they're going to start it. Exactly. And it's racist.
Everyone's got a version of that take. Didn't Oprah say in the 90s, like, I'm tired of giving money to American black kids because they just buy sneakers with it or some shit? Like, didn't she? I don't know.
Good old Oprah.
Yeah.
And what a woman. And yeah, exactly. And what I love, I hate entrepreneur Twitter. I hate it so. It's the worst thing. It's the what would you rather have? Remember that one thing? What would you rather have? Like $1 million or dinner with Jay-Z for 3 hours where
dude, yeah.
Like all the shit. It's like, give me the fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Or the whole, like, they always end their tweet with most don't know this, like all cryptically and shit. They're like, it could be the most
but I'm dumb though, but I'm stupid. You don't hear me. You
know what I mean? It could be the most like, you know, like if you invest now in a 401k, you can retire early. Most don't know this. It's like, what? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. No, it's good. And I like how everyone, the 6-figure business, I got a 6-figure business, right? And it's like, what does that mean? You pay yourself a 6-figure salary? Does that mean you did 6 figures?
Yeah, hell no, you did.
Yeah, dude. And they got like 12K followers. It's like, you know, shit. Yeah,
exactly. What about this one? I like this one. This one made me laugh. Y'all be calling yourselves entrepreneurs, bosses, CEOs with no investors, board members, stocks, IPOs, employees, or customers. Just an LLC and a big cartel webpage. That's how it is, dude. That's how these fucking like dudes that are like, oh, you didn't start a business, and it's like you don't even have 2 orders of your shirt that you made. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't quit your job. You're not like you know what I mean? You're just starting something on the side. Like that's like me. I have a job. You know what I mean? We started this podcast during this shit. We didn't even know it was gonna be quarantine. We just started it.
Well, and it's just there are real ass entrepreneurs out there. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, and the hustle is
But you
real.
shouldn't
That's
have to
cool.
do that to succeed.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have to do that to survive.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
What's warped about what I said was that to me, succeeding is surviving. You know what I mean?
Boom, dude.
Like in capitalism, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I think like succeeding is like not dying of starvation. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like
Ayn Rand was on government healthcare and social services by the end of her life. She should have just hustled harder, bro. I mean,
somebody when that happened, fucking Ron Paul just took a fucking Atlas Shrugged thing over her face and started like,
yeah.
Her.
Hold up, did Ron Paul
shut up?
Did Ron Paul name his son after Ayn Rand?
That's not his son, is it?
That's
is it?
Son? Yeah, Rand Paul.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ayn Rand Paul, dude.
I gotta look that up.
Corny as
that. Yeah. I could just see. I just was thinking about Ron Paul hearing Ayn Rand talk about like socialized healthcare and him just snuffing her out with her own book, like in the fucking death bed. Just not today.
Yeah.
And let's see. Rand Paul name origin. It's gotta be it. So no, we are. Let me share this with the American people. Good call. Honestly, dude, it
just came to me, dude.
I pay attention to politics, but I'm kind of like fuck this on a lot of shit that. I don't like know. Okay, this is not the one. Let's see. Rand Paul.
Danny Greenhall, look at your tabs right now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, it's great. It's fucking great. Oh man, folks, we're new on this one here, so let's we're not in mid-season form yet. But no, like Rand Paul, why is he like even whacker though than his dad?
It's because he doesn't have the same principles. I'm not, and like Ron Paul is like a nutty dude, but
he is. But at least like
he
I kind of
by his shit.
Like I could have had a conversation with the guy and been like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's stupid, but all right, there we go.
Yeah.
Paul was baptized in the Episcopal Church and identified as a practicing Christian as a teenager. Despite his father's libertarian views.
So it's
not.
Oh, it says what? Sorry, it says Ayn Rand was not the inspiration for the name. Randy.
Oh, this is Wikipedia. That's why I was getting that. No, you know what? Let's not take this USA News thing. We're gonna go with the square Google box. That's what happened, in my opinion. So he said, despite his father's libertarian views and strong support for individual rights, the novelist Ayn Rand was not take that out. It was. He was named after Ayn Rand. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
No one shortens Randy to Rand. Nobody does that. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, dude.
Like no one is just like, let me just chop off that one.
Yeah.
That Y's killing me. Let me just.
Yeah. 2 syllables. Ugh.
Nah, I disagree. I didn't even know that was his son. Honestly, like that's the news to me because he's so like dipshit conservative that I thought like he doesn't even have like that libertarian side that's like kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, dude. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
He doesn't even have that.
Yeah.
Fucking loser. You know who's been going off lately?
What?
Clay Travis.
Oh, screen me, dude.
Yeah, I got you, dude.
Yeah.
The replies on this one will give you fucking.
Is he on his
stage 4? You want to talk about stage 4 cancer? Read the replies on this one.
Is he on his Corona horse or?
Kind of. This is like a sports Corona hybrid. He said sports that are playing. Vast majority of state high school football, NFL, MLB, NHL, MLS, NBA, PGA, Kentucky Derby, NASCAR, UFC, boxing. It's like you didn't need to name all these. Yeah. And I don't even know what the NWSL is. I think it's soccer league.
Soccer league. Yeah.
I would imagine. Yeah. And he says, yet college football can't. Insanity. Canceling college football is all the Corona bros have left. I love the concept of like it's like not them, you know what I mean? Like it's just a couple people tweeting that they shouldn't have a season. It's not like
But what's up with that? Is that real? Like college?
Yeah. No, I guarantee there's not going to be a college season. All these players. So like the top 10 to 20 players like that you would see in the first round of the draft and stuff like that. A lot of them are opting out. They're like, I'm not playing this year. What the fuck? And then but you don't get fucking paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not saying, and like these guys are already ballers, right?
Look at this. The left has been trying to destroy college.
Oh no, yeah, we're coming to reply. Sorry, I'll get to my take after. Yeah. So he says the left has been trying to destroy college and especially pro football for years now. They hate sports.
Yeah.
Conservatives watch. That more conservatives watch. Oh, this guy's a Raider fan. Yeah, I've seen this guy. No, this guy rocks. Yeah. America First, Back the Blue, MAGA, All Lives Matter with a heart.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got the black cop.
Dude, you know it's gonna be
emoji.
Dude. You know what?
KRS-One, dude.
Is it a black cop? He's got a black cop. A woman cop too. He's got a white woman cop. I think a black woman cop, a white man, a black woman cop.
Bro.
Not inclusive to Filipinos. I'm pissed.
Yeah,
but
is that where you hold it down on your iPhone and you get to select the spectrum of? That's for cops,
dude. I know this guy's a Raider fan. I see this guy popping up in like threads and shit. I'm like, I know this guy, and I just love the left destroyed college football. And it's like, honestly, the reason. Well, let's comb through some more here. The financial impact would take years to recover from if this season is not played. Yes, the years of not paying your players and reaping all of the benefits. It's like landlord shit, dude.
How will these $17 million a year coaches survive with
all these 1 million kids that bought Reggie Bush jerseys while he was like had the Heisman taken from him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of Norm Macdonald, that was a good one, like where he was just like somebody was I'm sorry, this is actually Norm Macdonald's from Sopranos. So this guy is a mobster and he gets stage 4 cancer, and like we said,
stage 4 cancer.
Yeah, stage 4 cancer. No,
and gotta get the bus.
But he's in jail. Like he got the RICO case hit on him. Like he's done for life. So he gets like cancer, and there was a guy who's like kind of like his job in jail. He's also an inmate. This is like maximum security, so everybody's doing like murder and shit like that. Right. And the guy's like helping him in the hospital, and he's like, hey, if you don't mind, can I look at your charts? I used to be a oncologist. That's what it's called. Yeah, I used to be an oncologist like before this happened. He goes, I killed my wife and the guy she was fucking though, so I'm in here. You know what I mean? But he was just like cleaning the hospital. That was like his job. So he's looking at the charts, and the guy goes, oh, so you killed your, the mobster guy's like, oh, the sick guy. He's like, you killed your wife and your, thing like that. He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, OJ's not any less of a running back though, right? Like so.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's it's funny. But the financial impact would take forever. And what is it? They want the entire economy locked down. They're just soldiers on the battlefield called college football.
Dude.
This is all insanity.
Yeah.
Dude, I love college football. Like I watch it. It's very fun.
Oh, it's my favorite.
I'm not this guy though. Like I'm not like like college football. Unfortunately, the extremely liberal university leaders. Yeah, I'm sure those university leaders are all extremely liberal. I'm sure.
The proverbial Marxists.
those lib college guys, like guys that run entire universities, athletic directors. I'm sure. The 80-year-old athletic director at Pitt University. I'm sure.
I love how the whole college, like they're always like, these colleges are overrun with Marxist propaganda. I'm like, there's a lot of propaganda in universities. It's not Marxist propaganda.
No,
it's not.
Well, if it is, it's like grassroots. Like, hey, you want to come like meet up? We're having like a meeting and shit. It's not like
it's like 5% of the faculty that's super intense about it. And
and then like there's like 15% that actually are, but they're like, I can't teach that. And what's funny about college though? It's like, okay. The only reason, like, because NFL, there's guys opting out. They had about 60 guys opt out. No, like, major stars, maybe just a couple, starters from teams. But for the most part, it was like depth guys that are like, oh, I my wife has this condition. I can't bring that back, And you still get like, I think you get like $150K if you opt out from the NFL. So I think you get, let me pull it up right here. So I think you get like, if you opt out, you still like get some money. So it's like, I kind of was like, that actually seems like a pretty good package. I mean, you don't know what people
we takes the money, Lebowski.
Yeah. Can I get this in a cash? Because I was talking to my accountant and it might bump me into a different tax bracket. But so
you got the check? That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, you already made it out. That's cool. So high risk conditions if you're going to play in the NFL: cancer. Okay. Chronic kidney disease, COPD. What is COPD?
It's pulmonary.
Oh, it's a heart condition.
No. It's COPD is lung shit, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So cystic fibrosis, that's a breathing. Yeah, all this stuff makes sense. And then I think, okay, here we go. This is the one. A player's opt-out decision. I believe the date was the 6th, so it already passed that you had to opt out for the year. Done if you do. If you're not, you're playing. A player's opt-out decision is irrevocable. A player cannot change his mind one way or another after the deadline. Exceptions. Players may opt out after the deadline if a close family member gets seriously sick with COVID or if they themselves are newly diagnosed with a high-risk condition. And then this is the thing right here. Okay. Any player drafted in 2020 or who earned accredited, okay, so anybody who's played a year in the league, voluntarily opts out. You just get like $150K just to chill.
Word. And probably still your health care and everything like that.
Yeah. Players will continue to have health insurance. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they will not earn accredited accrued season. I guess that's pension related, I would think. And then high risk. So if you can prove you're high risk, you get $350K. That's not terrible. I think some of these guys, because some of these, I think vet minimum is like 220. So I think some of these guys,
it's their unemployment.
Like, dude, I get to like no CTE, seafood boils.
Yeah,
and
man, this extra $6,000 a week is really good.
Dude, you're gonna see like NFL players go, "Wow, my long snapper's just sitting at home eating seafood boils."
He didn't save. He didn't hustle.
He didn't hustle. The guy was the last guy. Yeah, he actually literally didn't hustle.
The seafood industry is booming all over the country, dude. All coastal towns are fucking.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What else did we want to talk about? You and I were talking about some stuff this week.
Let's let's get next one. Let's do some more. Let's do like a betting / trading shit. But we'll fucking
had something this week. No, there was something that was like
that. What about
keep notes of this stuff?
I know. God.
They're talking about putting. Scientists are saying lithium should be in the water. That's something.
Yeah. There's
that. Yeah. Here we go. I got this one. Just for a little bit, the Beirut explosion.
Okay. Yeah.
So when this thing first got reported, it was crazy. Like it was just like, hey, it was a fireworks factory exploded in Beirut. And it was just like, what?
I don't know much about this, so film me. Yeah.
So what happened was in Beirut, it was it was a big explosion on the dock. It was like the port of Beirut. And it was huge. Like this shit was like fucking mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
Like just like insane. You know what I mean? And Mike, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the video for it. But the there's already doctored versions of it. There's already doctored versions.
Snopes.
No, Snopes determined not real.
Yeah.
Inconclusive, outdated. Yeah. But the crazy thing about it was, okay, like Beirut is a fucking war zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's always been like since like my mom was a kid. It's always been like a real
little tense. Yeah.
A little tense. There's always something going on. So people are just like, yeah, it's a fireworks factory. You know what I mean? Like there's people saying like, nah, come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
get out of here.
Yeah. Next thing you're gonna tell me is they didn't have WMDs in Iraq.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna see if so like this is fucked up. It's fucked up. Like it's everywhere. And this is the global news, not the globalist news, but the global news. And
the softest.
Yeah, softest. It's in parentheses on the side. But it's crazy. Like so they say, look at that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude? I'm sorry, fireworks?
Yeah.
At first. This is just the first thing. They're not sticking to this thing, right? They're not saying, like that went away fast. So there were people living there. Fuck, dude. Like, are you kidding me?
Because baby, you're a firework. Yeah. Fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah. And so there's like a lot of people were saying that there were fighter jets in the vicinity before that, which, it's just people out there. They're like, probably not the first time I've seen one. People out there could probably identify a fighter jet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would think. And then what had happened was this is their new explanation. And this is from Bill Neely on Twitter. Bill Neely from NBC's got a white check. Night mode over here, folks. And he says, breaking. The Lebanese prime minister says Beirut explosions caused by an estimated 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate left unsecured for 6 years in a warehouse. Hate when that happens. He vows to punish officials responsible. 50 plus dead, 3,000 injured, hospitals overwhelmed.
Whoa.
So, and you know, like it. I'm not saying that wasn't what caused the explosion, but I'll put it to you this way: the Oklahoma City bombing was Timothy McVeigh.
Yeah.
Right. 4 tons of that shit, ammonium nitrate, was what it took.
Damn.
Nobody just has that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, dude.
Just, hey, I'm sitting on some fucking ammonium nitrate right now. You guys have no idea. You know what I mean? Like, hit me up. Like, I can only do full pounds, not quarter ounces, nothing like that. Like,
yeah. It's like next to the Christmas lights in the garage. Just, I haven't touched that shit in years.
Watch your step. Here's my ammonium nitrate.
Yeah.
Dude.
What the fuck, man?
So that's crazy. I mean, I don't even know, dude. I'm the last guy to say like Middle East politics, like, oh, it's obviously this person, it's obviously this person. I have no idea. I'm like, no fucking way that was fireworks. And I had people online. I wish I saved the tweet. This one guy, like, cause this one dude I follow is Palestinian, and he was just like, yeah, like this has got to be something like some war going on.
Yeah,
this is an attack. And this one guy goes, if you can see, physics is occurring. And
physics is occurring, dude.
Which is happening in every moment of life.
It's never not, dude.
I hit the physics button, physics resume.
Physics bros, dude. Go, dude.
No, and he's not even. This guy doesn't know shit. That's just something you saw on like a Ken Burns or like one of those like Neil deGrasse Tyson fucking documentary PBS things. Like, you know, like physics is occurring. And I love that. I love that I want to have a shirt that says physics is occurring, dude. Like, that's great.
That's what's up.
Oh man. So what are we at right now? We are, let's see. I think we're at 56 minutes. I think we can go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So
this is a good one. This is the first one. Yeah,
first video.
We gotta sit. We'll save up shit throughout the week and
yeah, you got to bookmark, dude. The tweet bookmarks.
Yeah,
the tweet bookmarks. Yeah, gotta go. You gotta do that. That way we could screen share shit to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna keep betting, man. I'm gonna keep betting. I'm gonna.
So what's your? You just pick who you like, and then you do what like a.
Well, you got to see the lines. You got to see the
account.
Lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't. What was that thing you sent me? What was that called? The probability, like
the Kelly criterion. Yeah.
So I haven't. I kind of like when I saw it, I was like, okay, it kind of seems like what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
And fucking Heat. God damn it.
Yeah.
But no, they're down 3 right now. They were up.
Yeah.
Before this, but that's okay. But it was a money line bet. Money line is a reach for the stars. That's when you're hot. That's when you're hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're hot, and you're like, let me do a heat check. How hot am I?
Yeah.
And that. So that's crazy. And
so let's keep. We'll trade our way to a bigger betting account for sure. Because I got this August thing popping off.
How is that going?
It starts in a couple days.
Oh, so it's not the whole month.
No. But I'm just gonna be hella like I'm gonna take some risk because if to try and win this P&L shit. If I can win, then we'll be
break
doing
it down what you're doing. I mean, if you can. I mean,
it's Bybit is doing
this is Bitcoin. We're talking about cryptocurrency Bitcoin trading. Yeah.
Bybit Exchange is doing the World Series of Trading is what they call it.
It's like the World Series of Poker. It's the same.
Yeah,
thing. You should have the fucking reptile eye glasses while you trade, dude. Remember that guy? Do you remember that guy that used to have the reptile eyes and he would win the World Series of Poker? What a fucking beast.
Poker face, dude. Yeah, but so I don't know. My group is popping off on there, and they kind of oversold it. Like they said it was like a 200 Bitcoin prize pool, but that only is if a certain amount join, and like maybe half of those people or 3/4 join, so it's a little less. But if you have the best P&L, the best, the best percentage gain on your account over 21 days or something, then I think you probably what is it like 7, 8, 9, 10 Bitcoin you win or something.
Yeah, I mean that's still a substantial chunk of change there.
Yeah, for sure. Dude.
Yeah.
1 month, dude.
What is 9 Bitcoin? What would that be? It was like 11
it's like 100,
something.
Yeah,
it's like 11 something per Bitcoin now, like 11,000 something.
Yeah, it's like 100 grand. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But I don't know, dude. I'm just fucking around. I'm just trying.
I mean, you keep your fucking winnings. I mean, you win your trade,
different.
you're winning your winnings. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, exactly. It's not if you have a good month, you have a good month. Who cares if you win or not? Like, it's like that. So
yeah. But if I win that, we're definitely going to Vegas. We're definitely gonna let some shit roll on the roulette table. Just go like one number, 10 grand, boom. Just fucking
hell yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking fun.
And oh, dude, let me tell you about this. This is what I wanted to get to. So we were talking about entrepreneur Twitter earlier. So I used to work with this guy. He still works with me, but he's in a different like branch somewhere far. He's in, Scranton in New York, like the office, something like that. So he was this like entrepreneur dude, like where like he was doing his job and like, it's a pretty good job. You make a decent living. And he's like, yeah, so I have these business things. I just buy domain names on the internet. Like, doesn't have the company yet, doesn't have business plan or anything. Just buys domain names that sound good. That's it. That's his thing. So he has them just in case. So he buys domain name first, then comes up with the idea because the domain name's so sick.
Yeah.
So he had a couple ideas. They didn't bang that hard. He was telling me. I told him to scrap them. Like he said, one that if you're wearing like a nice suit, he found this like napkin that you could turn into like a crazy like covering if you need to shave real fast, like before your formal gathering. I was like, it feels a bit niche. You know what I mean? I'm like Mark Cuban, like, so his other idea, he bounced a couple other off that are just fucking stupid. Like just, no, not going to work. So he had one, he said, I'll tell you this domain name I bought. It's called Emma's Eggs. I was like, interesting. All right, go on. Yeah, I'm like Shark Tank. I'm going. Okay. Yeah. And here's sharks. I got a sample for you. And so I said, well, what is it? He says, well, it's either one of two things. I haven't narrowed it down yet. So, okay. And what are the two things? I'm thinking they're in the ballpark of each other. Nope. She said, I'm thinking one of them is going to be called like parents who are having trouble having fertility, like, you know what I mean? Like egg donors and stuff like that. So if you're having trouble conceiving a child and all that stuff, I go, yeah, that's like a good idea, but I think there's a lot of medical licensing that you need for this. Like, it doesn't feel like like we're just off the ground. Yeah, Kickstarter.com. Yeah, like it doesn't feel like that. So the other thing, and I said, well, okay, that seems like a lot. And he's like, you're right. You know what I mean? I wasn't glued to that anyway. So what's the other one? He goes,
wasn't glued to it.
He goes, I'm thinking like, chocolate covered Easter eggs,
Bro. Yeah.
It's like just the plan B just being chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it would be like, Stefan Molyneux was tripping on Taylor Swift's eggs. Remember that shit? Stefan Molyneux, like he's like 1/3 MRA, 1/3 like white nationalist.
Of course,
like,
he's tripping off her eggs.
And he like tweeted her, and it kind of blew up because I think she like got back at him or something. And my sister was telling me about this. I don't know. Okay, but he was all being like, we should all be concerned about Taylor Swift's remaining eggs. She's approaching 30 and hasn't had kids yet, and she should be like one of the
natural. Just be concerned about a woman you don't know. Yeah.
So I was thinking that was for like Emma Watson's eggs, same age ish. And her
megs.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about this guy was and he like had a notebook full of this. I just said, yep, that's the one. So he'd stop talking. I was like, that's it. I do the chocolate covered ones. I go, feels seasonal,
Yeah, seasonal. Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, that was a big hustle in the 90s. People made some dough off those domain names. They just buy up like, they'd be like, they'd buy up some. It was like that Office, the Woof, the Woof episode. By the domain name,
yeah. No, it was a great hustle. I mean, I can't knock it.
Yeah.
The entrepreneur, like, you ever work with somebody like that that's always trying to start a business and not like just a side hustle? It's always like, no, I'm starting LLC like this. We're almost brick and mortar. You're like, no, you're not. and like, I work with so many fucking people like that, man.
Yeah.
Like, especially because I work in construction, so like they're always like, I want to like build those things, like, and it's like, a crane, like, and they're like, I want to sell those. It's like,
dude, my mom once, she was, dude, it was like, she's like, has anyone thought of this? Where
the answer is yes.
She was like, we can create a headband and attach like a light to it where you can see where you're. And she was like unironically
No
like,
one has, yeah.
And I was
no
like, yeah, like a headlamp. And she, dude,
could we
she's the
buy
best,
them out?
man.
Are they just getting started?
Yeah, she's the best.
What if we had a camera while you were riding your
Yeah.
bike and you put it on your fucking bike helmet and it filmed you? Dude, I used to
GoPro was a fucking grift, man. They just did like shitty Chinese cameras and like popped them in a little box and was like, literally, that's what they did, you know. And they fucking, and that guy's he's like one of those cool billionaire bros. It's like, all right, we're going surfing this week, we're going skiing next weekend.
Oh,
fucking, and he just literally does whatever the fuck he wants.
Dan Bilzerian,
like someone bought him out, you know, and he's just like, I forget his name or something.
That's a life, dude. That's a life.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, that's the one guy, the headlamp, the GoPro. So I used to know somebody who like had a GoPro, and it would be like, hey, want to watch my bike ride the other day? I'm like, nope. And it just sounds terrible. And then he's like, yeah, look over here. I'm on Gold Street over here. Right here. Like, this guy, hey, he didn't signal. You see that?
Yeah.
And see this light? It's a dedicated green, so you got to be careful over here. Oh, well, fucking nailed it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude, what the hell? They sandbagged over in the fucking gutters. Holy shit! Like, and I'm just, dude. And I'm looking at the bottom where you see the time, like, how long is this? You know what I mean? While someone's showing you a terrible video, you're just gonna go, like, how long? Can we touch the screen real fast? See how long?
Yeah.
And dink.
Like that is like.
Sorry, I thought I saw a speck of something I was trying to remove off the phone.
Yeah.
And then it's like 3 hours. I was like, nope, not doing Rogan podcast up your bike ride.
Yeah. What is this, like 45 miles? Is this fucking
and it's like 8 miles. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? You see him, he's got like barbecue sauce all over his fingers while he's riding and shit. We're stopping for lunch and shit. Well, that's a good first one. I thought we did it. It was fun. I'm gonna get sharper with the screen share. I apologize for any delays that there might have been in the shuttle launch here.
Yeah.
But so we're gonna do this. I think this is the new norm. I think this is something we can make a thing. I think it's more fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we'll keep it going. Subscribe to our YouTube page. I guess YouTube's going to be like our new vessel now. I mean, it already is. A lot of people see us on YouTube. Mostly a lot of our traffic comes from there. So now we'll put full episodes. We did not previously have full episodes of this podcast on YouTube. So we'll have more of that. Did you have anything before I do our Twitters?
No, I liked it. Yeah, it was good.
It was fun. That was really fun. I don't know. It'd be so funny if everyone was like, nope, it's gay. Sorry. No, you have to have Down syndrome to like that. So this was the Seafood Boil episode. I'm Glenn Rockney at GLENROCKNEY. He's at CryptoPsi, CRYPTOPSI. I have hopefully 2 big interviews lined up for my Raiders Rock Vegas podcast. So any members of Raider Nation, there are some crossovers, believe it or not, that like both these podcasts. So if there are any Raider Nation members, I do have 2 really good interviews coming up. It'll surprise you. And so got that going. I think definitely I want to try to find a way, once I get you up to speed on gambling, I want to do just like a half hour a week, just gambling pod.
Oh yeah,
gambling pod. Just
get our
all day
our schedule for the week.
You know, that's what I mean. Like especially with NFL, it'll be the best. Like a Friday, you can do.
Oh yeah.
NFL. No college this year sucks because you used to be able to do your college bet of the week, NFL bet of the week, stuff like that. But we'll do NFL, stuff like that. Maybe we could do a win total thing, something like that, something cool. I think that's it. I think that's a good episode, guys.
Yep.
All right. Peace out. Check us out on YouTube. All right, later.
Yeah.